Manchester City no based on talent and ewo Gabriel Jesus mu no obetime duru sam pempenso no Manchester City obone ho modern ansa na okopiem ewo Arsenal me no woka say Arsenal for say number 9 row no Yokeres ewo ho Kai Havertz etimi boss number 9 row no okọ Arsenal eye Gabriel Jesus ono ana ye the second highest paid player ewo Arsenal boboku onim 13.8 million pounds ana Gabriel Jesus oje na areho sem ne ye say ken teams a omo show interest ni nyina no omo nsaka ne current medical reports no nyina atwe omo ho for Gabriel Jesus Flamingo for the can pull out because of Gabriel Jesus ne current injury na wa kwakonya no ni team a free Brazil ebe PM England team a motete Gabriel Jesus na ye Palmeiras for no entina Gabriel Jesus ne ni agent ne Palmeiras for ne say kasa say anka akwanya wo ho mo nsam be fa no nsam be si akan fama Palmeiras because ho ana motete ne ho ana free oko England kenene Palmeiras for so pull out e wo Gabriel Jesus edi onim akwaya rehosem e de ama Gabriel Jesus fine player by injuries ama branty we career no aye bibia wo ho onyini de by you say Arsenal person mo ton because of say on time available for selection and also the second highest paid player with Arsenal 13.8 million pounds teams are eba ni nyina no e pull out say so ni agent no any Italian clubs ne kasa so metima ba be fa Gabriel Jesus by quite unfortunate say club o motete no Palmeiras for no eso so pull out because of a series of injuries mikopiem o Bayern for center back na nano na mbeka cho say Abrante fense Konato si akandema Liverpool no Bayern for interest na omu wie Luis Diaz deal na ombe try so mbe push Liverpool for ne so mbe timenya Konata eneme no ka say Bayern for say se Konate na anye ye na Liverpool for nton ne mo omo dia ene omo be cost pace Argentina center back ay friend say Christian Romero Bayern for decide say omo the bid ebeko space akwa hwe Abrante Christian Romero na Christian Romero person free team friend say space no kopiem wo Atletico Madrid ema oni Diego Pablo Simeone kasa ye omo agree personal terms by Spurs for ni decide say omo nton omo center back omo akokọ bidie no omo nton ne nkoma Atletico Madrid Bayern for so prepare bidder after Luis Diaz ne Bayern ne hweso mbenya center back latest player omo pese omo kofa no Christian Romero Argentina ni Abrante a osi akan Edema Spurs na ukopiem ewo Hilal for aso ya Hilal was Saudi air striker initially no omo top target Victor Osimhen Hilal for enya say Victor Osimhen ekopiem wo Galatasaray ana omo yo madwen say ene omo pe Benjamin Sesko catch mo say onye ready say oba be piem wo Saudi ana omo decide say nyom be ko Jokeres so akwa kopiem wo Arsenal say Simone Inzaghi ye the current coach Edema Hilal was Saudi air striker say na mu aye de ne ken otutu nani na no Hilal for say ene so ma nya bi kura na omo targets ni na omo nya de ene omo be ko Chelsea omo hu say Nicholas Jackson no Chelsea for air so omo ton Nicholas Jackson enti Hilal e was Saudi say ne say omo nya mo strikers omo nya omo targeter ene omo debate ebe ko Chelsea no makwa try say omonsa ebetima ka Abrante friend say Nicholas Jackson na de edi kan ne say e wo so omo ni Nicholas Jackson edi kan kasa say Nicholas Jackson egitum say oba be si akan wo Saudi no oba be si akan e wo Hilal de a omo Chelsea for no Hilal for no ready say omo be prepare bid e de akwa koma Chelsea bobuku no sa enkomodidie na e bai no ene na nsɛmtrofo kobusa eye Nicholas Jackson ne story na odi tuja say yate say Chelsea bobuku no mpɛ so omo ton ana ma Nicholas Jackson ko ka say ono de ne daache no ewo Nyankopɔn nsem Nyankopɔn nko an nim ne daache na assistance na bibia nsiye na bibi besi a obema obi ate ni focus na ye say or prepare for a team my friend say Chelsea enti say utie Nicholas Jackson ni nkomodi odi ya ken Chelsea for a communicate a Nicholas Jackson say omunya offer kese a ombeje sa obeka ya previously rumors na sha ase say ban ubusa Nicholas Jackson say obe free Chelsea a oka straight say oni baabi akọ bene Nicholas Jackson say ne daache ewo Nyankopɔn ho Nyankopɔn kwa ne betima kire so obekọ ana say onko enti say de Hilal for prepare bid se Nicolas Jackson nya ditum se obekọ Hila dia Chelsea and expect bid from Hila for no esi kan eda ho a omo hwe so betime nya Nicolas Jackson na de me say te e free Chelsea ye say omo crack ketwa Tarek George Chelsea for hwe so betime dia brand na loan initially Chelsea decided say Tarek George no omo ma na tena boboko nim no wetimi agro by de me tete ne kire say Chelsea for dwen ho say Tarek George no on pese omo de ni loan ni nyina ne ye say Chelsea wingers no adoso Pedro Neto ewo ho Giltins ewo ho Estivao eba say ohe Garnacho so aso muton nkuku a Chelsea decided so betima akwa Garnacho diaba enti Chelsea for tena say omo hu wingers egu omboboko nim no omahu say de ekeka koi abrante friend say Tarek George no so tena boboko nim a playing time ebe issue ni development ebe ha adwen enti Chelsea try so betim de Tarek George omo hwe so betim nya loan bi e de amana ken na no na mebeka kire say na watwi we ya Liverpool mpanyimfo na di obedi anim the CEO of football Michael Edwards eba akosia Newcastle for na watwi we ya na me no di san komo no say week we ya there will be a meeting between Liverpool and Newcastle because Liverpool for decided say Isak ne deal no on pese omo respect Newcastle for na omo use the right and appropriate methods no mutimi nya brand friend say Isak na enra ana sa meeting ne course so between Liverpool and Newcastle na the CEO of football Edema Liverpool Michael Edwards and representing Liverpool no that's the reason why I say your source no ye can ye ntwantro ken after the meeting ana enra numere Michael Edwards communicated today Universal 22 for say omuko share Newcastle for no one Newcastle for no entimi anya specific oma anya vivid oma entimi amfamu nsensi omubo ankase ye nton Isak mfama mo enti Michael Edwards communicated to Universal 22 for no Universal 22 for no and control Isak enti enra nwumre no based on reports a free Liverpool ba no yesi meeting ne course no Newcastle for no entimi amma Liverpool for concrete answer say ye nton abrante no eno na enkomo ne course no Liverpool for communicate ache Isak come say na meeting no successful enkomo no na positive talk by assistance now Newcastle for decide say change na ye nton no and they say omo twen Newcastle for na eno na hwehwemu aba beto dwa say Liverpool for bidder on person omo pepe no ni nyina ba tima akosi 130 million pounds na 130 million pounds no emu 120 million ebe ye guarantee fee na emu 10 million aye add-ons into kabuma na akwakoye 130 million pounds and Liverpool for train Isak by eniji seme wo hodema Liverpool fans ne say enra the CEO of football Michael Edwards ekosia Newcastle for no na enkomo no positive as to say ombeton anaso omonton no emre ene nkrabia anebekire na Manchester United striker Rasmus Højlund ken o say onti obia case Yakubisa Rasmus Højlund say Benjamin Sesko ebo obo ne baba ye number 1 o say ye ne kirasem no Rasmus Højlund ro ogine hudi enti say Ronaldo ne beba Messi ne beba obi obebe bia no oni ne be compete fight for the number 1 spot enti Benjamin Sesko na oba Manchester United say Manchester United nya na ono Rasmus Højlund no o say onsuru Benjamin Sesko oni ni nyina be fight for position enti ma mo ka say ono Rasmus Højlund no obeko AC Milan obeko Inter obeko Juve obeko Leipzig obeko Dortmund obeko Frankfurt no o si oni ba bia akọ Manchester United boboku na hwa na otena hwa na owu ada enti se Sesko amba ono Rasmus Højlund no otena na report be free Turkey eba na afena ye follow story ne kakra kenonim say Jose aka kire Fenerbahce for so person oji league momo enti se wa check here one investment omoye the last time Fenerbahce G League no 2013-2014 na wa catch Fenerbahce for ne say afiwi oni Galatasaray for ne bechi ayam already Milan Skriniar deal no omawie Nelson Semedo omawie yesi Jose aka kire Fenerbahce for say ope abrante fence Brahim Diaz e dey free Real Madrid akra Brahim Diaz yesi Jose si openo already Fenerbahce for mu ne say Brahim Diaz no or regular playing time na ne Real Madrid wo by say no Alonso team no onye starter so obi aye fitter obefre kire no aba bebo 15 minutes 10 minutes enti so obenya team obetima aye regular starter on be join Fenerbahce for yesi Jose say opa brante fan say Brahim Diaz a omo prepare bid e de akoma Real Madrid na enye Brahim Diaz nkwan Jose Sassi or say another center back e de abeka Milan screen ya ho say maka or say waka kire Fenerbahce mpanyifo say omunto njiku e ma ne nko Osassi or Real Madrid David Alaba e de abeka Fenerbahce team ne ho Jose ne Fenerbahce for eso say omo pe Real Madrid center back David Alaba Madrid for renew the contract Madrid nanka so peton Alaba na problem of Fenerbahce for e woni say David Alaba and the second highest paid player of Real Madrid or 22.5 million euros Fenerbahce for highest paid player e Milan Skriniar 9.2 million euros say Fenerbahce for no expect say anka David Alaba betimate so crab about 10 million euros and combetima ba befa and so far Jose ni Fenerbahce for pay 2 players from Real Madrid Brahim Diaz and David Alaba. Now another good news for Barcelona after say Kundi agree say obe extend the contract Frankie de Jong extend the contract no important player Barcelona for one time bonidin Eric Garcia also so agree so be renew the contract to 2030 on send the contract Eric Garcia contract ebewu nyame aduma 30th of June 2026 before Hansi Flick na Barca decided say omo beton Eric Garcia by Hansi Flick by no one important player Hansi Flick one system Eric Garcia center back right back defensive midfield ni nobo Hansi Flick and push Barcelona and for say omo renew Eric Garcia contract and famano and so far we check last season one of the most improved players for Barcelona Eric Garcia also so atiase so be renew the contract to 2030 Ediama Barcelona bo buko no Ken enra me de betu just say Claudio Echeverri Roma for penny loan Manchester City for decided somebody Echeverri ebeko team e fe ne se Girona boy ne se chinchino pe Roma na Jose bie Ken nani abre oko Nottingham Forest Hudson Odoi yes also so open no aba Fenerbahce
okay
until latest esa ewo ho no na me hu so ombre no ko me transfers ne dos but me mfa we nwiu Benjamin Sesko Alfred Delete and Bruno Fernandes and Buson Manchester United on them
Delete ne
Bruno Fernandes Benjamin Sesko Alfred are 2 players in Manchester United say na hositie ama Bruno Fernandes
o man timi anka jare se honye
Bruno Fernandes ne Delete reportedly
omo bisa ne say wanti o man timi anka say unua ade ne enyu
reportedly for Manchester United source the late Bruno Fernandes a catch Benjamin Sesko say on the strike or benefit Amorim ball system no into or the nim ho na Mbwemo danechi na kunya danechi enti say omo Manchester United players na nka so ma discuss Sesko no mo Manchester United players no gidi say system Amorim ball no ono ne striker
Luxor that's all
Luxor say Luxor dey say dey enti Sesko any boys no so kasa kakra kid and 70 dey do
so na wo ye fa say ka wo bisa Man United player bi say o ba na hot say anka obeka say na dia na we expect
ka mine Bruno and as a play be a boy ni be friend na catch and say Oni TV will fee.
I do want to
Oni TV yeah
okay
oh je dey ko oh here magician na waka
okay olbre o babo mi unu fa nchan ya obeti
so I want to me hwe Amorim football
enne die anope masenya
ta kwa ma faso ne bomb of faso no agwa
Amorim ball na me hu ne nne die obetimi ahwe obi 8
hey but they played well honestly man you played well
now one we quick pass nana
and that teach you Patrick Dogu boy you know I think
I said Dogu dey san how to who ana
David but Dogu played well I mean
Amad no
Amadinho
Man United
and interesting one Ahmad right wing back or Diego Dalot or right wing back or and or the Ahmad coach na 10. What else on Macy Mount Gina 10 and a Ramos Solon de Gina Umenim. But the way Patrick Dugu not all tall left one, I mean it was incredible to the extent say, oh yeah, goal Ramos Hoylon the share on the 8th minute. Dugu in the right and then a cross no. And then the left no the
right.
The right no team the two cross now. Ama Ramos Hoylon epic head the ball.
United are you?
And again the goal no cry Bruno Fernandes quick free kick pass na top pass na.
When him say na no pade ba kwa ma observe ne say supporters no de omo hu ye na ye omo but omo njini omo ni gidie say e betimi ato aso
ene die mum eno ne asam no
omo ni gidie United on bobo papa
oh sir nan say me monitor omo ne omo ye pa to be very because I'm perceiving who what the coach wants exactly because in this game Bruno Fernandes on Casemiro ne ball the double pivot very important because they say Bruno Fernandes no ono na ba be Chelsea fans the Enzo Fernandez said the yema Chelsea no won say game bia na game ni mo den no so bia ye fit for Chelsea team ni mo coach Mariska pese obo Romeo Lavia ni Moises Caicedo as the double pivot na Enzo abasa number 10 na Kopama akọ wings wo but say game at Chelsea feel so betimi dominate no na Enzo emom akọ echire na Romeo Lavia ya drop na Caicedo Enzo into Bruno Fernandes no this season he is going to be operating as a number 10 in some of the games he's going to operate as a number 8 Nissan sa Casemiro enye type Owakuku draw so ba be boy dey free defenders no anytime Bruno Fernandes is playing as a number 8 on the best chance to drop it deep to pick up the balls. And here are some of the observations you quickly see in the Manchester United team. And now they about come who you say not Diego Dalot any amount to switch it. Never go inside, never go outside. Now what can look sure no? But we want to pass Edema Antoine Semenyo. Semenyo himself a foul ball no crack or bobo na show. Why you look short see fast so sprint back clear ball no.
You know pre-season now. Season be a chance ya. You started first game now Kofi 3 months.
Media
is what this 12 years and not 10.
Look sure 14 so that's like 11 right yeah
11
watch
years,
senior man pa say Nancy obo coach number so say ohun say campaign too positive sad na me so oboa obo person coach in the fan but Manchester United played well I think the passes I mean it was going to be so many clean sheets and only a day harm me because I felt to say they could have gotten the clean sheets and they so far so good but season you know you be here consistent performance from the players ken tie Mami say fi Alexander Isak. Na I feel for Newcastle. Na Liverpool for no. I think said the more they wait, the more Ankasa no mema deal na complicated. Let me explain to you. Newcastle for no ken omuni strikers isi ya o. Callum Wilson no omejana kwan. He's going as a free agent. Newcastle, you start say about pre-season. Celtic 4-0. Arsenal 3-2. And I know Korea All Stars Newcastle 1-0. Into pre-season we lose some yansani now. A small boy be a William. I'll call loan was Sheffield ne airborne number 9. They don't have a number 9. It is out to Newcastle for the Buefua. Or more Buefu because one Liverpool form for a bed and buy up to now. Yet, boy, no, I must say, boy, now dream about what he say on the rounds of your dad war you train. And the Newcastle for the air suffer. Say, the more Liverpool waits, the more the Newcastle for so lose one more target because targets never market him. It will not wait for Newcastle say, Tom will play real son or before we player. But on Commander Minu didn't what I say. Ope who go a keteke, anye, who Liverpool for Abefano. Ope Benjamin Sesko akurane nam kwanso oko Manchester United strikers are opening na olusu omo because says Liverpool are playing the waiting game and it is not helping Newcastle. It is say no for na was Liverpool for no animu ya and yes sir say a cha Newcastle for be catch Liverpool for say yeah turn on one yen koto no mra and che be start Premier League. They don't have a striker. Newcastle needs minimum of 2 strikers. Eddie rat team ni musisi. And yes, sir, I'm sorry for them. Even the preseason, they are struggling. Can Liverpool for Sikana say ko ni we are. Now Newcastle for pay 150. That is their target. 150 million pounds.
But 130 the my ready so me do.
Newcastle for Liverpool for the pese or head say 130. Because Liverpool for Ajatum say they would have to pay more. Sikana mutua for flowing veterinary say more. Understandable. Inti Banco for so targets here 150.
Oh, 150 the other.
And then say
Isak 150 million.
Now
150 million pounds here be saying
euros are now.
Euros be 160
170.
170 million euros. Edos.
Ken edos. Market the
and then strikers in one and Moroso Mr. Isak a very good player, but then any strikers will be a Cynthia. This is 170 million euros for Isak.
Intika open saying.
Oh, Isak at least 130, 120 a day. 130 million.
130 million pounds.
130 million. Maybe on Bema or more add-ons kakra.
Well,
because prove it.
Then easy add-ons. And
add-ons there. Would they play a Liverpool? Won't you my easy add-ons because we qualify for Champions League?
And you know I am qualifying for Champions League. Now Jokeres deal and Arsenal qualification to the group stages of the Champions League.
Couldn't say for the Champions League.
Add-ons be why easy. I think say Liverpool for an add-ons easier. It makes it because he said Newcastle for no crowd they would want to sell. Boy, no hard
players no nyina. Obi abofu no.
Because a hard club would okay honestly. Says bia no so mo pre-season, omo ni striker na mo dey pre-season. Barcelona, Mami Rao, okay. Me monitor Barcelona pre-season. Na no money Vista Kobe boy me beka dey see echiro. Ene omo bo FC Soul aka game against Daegu. No ma ba abebo Como e wo pre-season one Gampa Cup na for your starting season no. Na the last time omo bo Vista Kobe we me catch am say it's some say games no ense da nye proper games to test the coach ni no. Enya dia oba be rotation bia na a full squad and Barcelona will love to go in with the rest of the games. And then what's your lineup no a lineup Barcelona kata neni a omo na ebo except for Ronaldo. One Garcia on ebe dan go. Juice Konde on ebe gina right back, left back Alejandro Balde. Pau Kubasi and Ronaldo in the board ne. Say Inigo Martinez okay, he will play. And then Pedri, Frankie de Jong, Dani Olmo, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and Lewandowski. These are the squad. Barcelona for the ball, at the ball. You see, you can analyze the team well. Now, Ken, they see last season. And Sambe Bre, they see Afi. Hansi Flick, he's been criticized several times, even with the board for be said. Barcelona highline now mobile. Are dangerous? Coach and say, are parts of the game? A da or better sa highline no. Saturday no Barcelona will stop scoring goals. Inti we all need to understand say highline on sa.
So for no go no.
A lot of them.
Second goal. First goal and second goal.
Second.
Can't tell some for my highline with an unready.
That is how the coach plays his football. Again, let's not forget to say Germany coaches almost a system new year. Individual allow no system no bar. You don't necessarily have to be top player to understand the system.
But we are no intended.
Ken, now last season
we got 4 players, one pass in the year.
Last season we saw West. We saw West. And that is where let me tell you this. Germany 2014 World Cup. Germany defense, with all due respect. Jerome Watson, Matt Hummels, Benedict Hovares, almost defenders Pepper Ben and no more. But you see, Sir Germany coaching say a high line, no. Their goalkeepers play crucial role. It's a man noya. Anytime we be an abon, maybe see on defenders, he is always the first person to pick.
One guy said to me, yes, sir.
Neighbor, follow this very well. If they do one guy, I mean, some call for a fire na pa.
Bobo Sumami.
Bachomati. The Bayern Munich team that won the Champions League. They be American say, Echira wano, Jerome Watson, Mikabe no two. And so Bayern Munich ball highline perfectly. Less people discussed their highline because Manon Neuer was a better sweeper goalkeeper. coachy or Barcelona right from day one. On sister side defenders no wo obeka se ko high now we ko wechi no umbobo ni bi inti defenders strict instructions say high line na ebebo now inti say defenders not high line na say I was a goalkeeper no so in tune with whatever they are doing because almost stepping forward goalkeeper won't show post anymore inti test again you start the season he was struggling a bit and I know how just session buy session struggle to the extent so Champions League no deal red card in me what it took months and sana or say Saudi nasi now Juan Garcia says me say pressure our boy so every single bobby people are trying to analyze him but what we are all failing to understand they say Aquarano office Espanyol neighbor Espanyol or more high line. Espanyol a low block defensive team. De biano say one Garcia jinaha the defenders jinaha we jinaha it's de biano beno. The name for one Garcia wanna say or a short stopper. Ball no short feature no a channel. Now he is coming to a different Barcelona team one. Says hey and your low block your defenders are high. Until he needs to adapt to Barcelona style of play.
One year careful about the red card.
1 year careful. To say the Roger Chesney had to struggle. It took him months for him to understand how Barcelona plays. Start transitioning as I say. Juan Garcia.
Okay.
Now at Espanyol, we bet in bear 8 saves out of 10. We a top goalkeeper. You highlight. I'm a claps and Kesena before. But at Barcelona, one year, hey, we one mistake. Obi abeka once. Mami chwa the last year, Spanish La Liga winning year. Saves per game. Patrick, why not that? The whole Spanish La Liga, a Espanyol. Why Juan Garcia? He makes a lot of saves. Now, the same last year now, the only year in terms of saves per game, a Barcelona for. So he's moving from a team that made the best saves in the La Liga to the team and not omunye saves to cry. Why? Because of how Barcelona plays. And to say no chances Emma no subebre. Nemo kids we be a no so no. He needs to make a save. 1 year save pressure abe so. But then the come feel say problem but pressure abe Barcelona goalkeeping post ni no. Every single mistake will be scrutinized.
And almost share 7.
What's a 7?
And then we say I used to share 9. AC Milan.
They say Barca about 2 games, so I consider 4. But the goals are okay.
Bruh, Milan share 9. 9.
Among 4 show my teams. Yes. And pre-season na there. Me ankasa me pre-season me share the teams na dey back into the new season, especially in terms of play. Results and then said that matam from mame. And then Manchester United support bia so be nya. The Premier League Summer Series, Manchester United about 2 matches. Washa West Ham 2-1. Washa Bournemouth 4-1. Inti Obeka Manchester United winning 2 matches against 2 Premier League clubs.
Almost 6 points to say. Season year
pre-season
Bournemouth no West Ham na no be show.
Enya guaranteed.
But it's almost so.
Enya guaranteed ken. Maybe they might come say since 2014-2015 season. Me nya gidi wo pre-season mu biem. Because a Jumana Vanga be wo pre-season ni no. O she Liverpool 3-1. O she Real Madrid 3-1. O she Roma 3-2. E she LA Galaxy 7-0 no she Valencia 2-1. Oni Inter Milan pe and a ball draw. But you rare season nim no. MK Dons mo share Manchester 4-0. Swansea share Manchester home and away. Leicester share Manchester 5-3. Season now nkoye. And a pressure chance yes eba. It's Amorim at least, especially in the game against Bournemouth. Who say or bibia gradually players and tiase. And no na me manager home. So the players are getting to understand the style of play and the philosophy of the coach.
Star ben because I no pay pass and be brave.
Yes.
Run so be brave.
Yes. The 3-back system now more remember no. Defenders ne wo ho. What is the 3 central defenders? And he works a lot with the flanksmen. And problem ni na Manchester United players ni face ni say they don't have that kind of energy to play the system Amorim bono. The 3-back system. But now okay about running and only in the strength on the style of play anymore. But Manchester United players ni used to that. and until na players ni be complaining no it is horrible no mo say and gradually emrantie na etiase and only a positive aspect of the game but some results na buy any the Manchester ni obema wani age na wagira say season na e be koyie de nya abotre na limit expectations no ken I am happy for Lamine Yamal e Barcelona win him not because Barca bought FCCO Lamine Yamal ashego derby but the last game of Barcelona boy the performance of Lamine Yamal was very bad anko ye kra there were a lot of people no masha asieka say akwadani suban bi ayetete say all dine off the pitch no and no na sha asia ba be affect akwadani performance e wo park no so enti amane mode morning nkonkan and eyeden me na say ye me nhwe bi adwembo ne taachiri enti omo sha asieka suban no ho asem no e be kasa ha say ye ka kire no wantie fast forward he gets another opportunity about 45 minutes because 46 minutes game never started in uniform 45 minutes no Obama Barcelona Boboko getting 2 goals sure but the first game he played nenye team bia sure so went me amanka yebeka ho asem so once he's been able to play and played better than the first game I feel say Akwadano has to keep on with the performance ayehu na Lamine Yamal na yehu the last season na nipa odi mu gidie so oba beje Ballon d'Or no obe keep up with that player ba ko so kasa Frankie de Jong say onya extending the contract of Barcelona but oka say contract no be extended na nani je wo Barcelona obetena one player people hardly talk about him Barcelona and Frankie de Jong the style of play of the coach onu ne dictate the pace of the game de Barcelona onu ne control game ne tempo when there is pressure Barcelona bobo ko ni so say was a calm nerve say Barcelona bobo dim na obi control game ne de Barca say dey be pressure more so he's the man who does that but in pain bebre no football ne ta kai mrantie na gina ni mo na o mo hye goals no enti ye be ball Lamine Yamal din ye be ball Robert Lewandowski din ye be ball Rafinha din because omo na ema numbers na ewo animu honom players no mo kita game no mo ye anchormen ewo mfimfima team no we don't talk about them most of the time enti se Barcelona hu akwada ne hu hia ne ball a oboye ene after the injury on hwe na chi ni good performances or dem no mo extending the contract ama no so are ready and willing so be sign here ken e aware ye because both parties abo mo ho and the player has that quality or the Barcelona boboko no ken Lucas Paqueta finally and officially ya clear branch you know of all the charges of betting in a match fixing any BBR in 2023 and okokodi a yellow card in a game and no feel say yellow card no DN was needless and because wakwa bet and also on the betting syndicate bi aye bibi ntina mana kwakwa disa card no because card na mfa so ni so a fine talent as our time no teams are no more power brand here no looking at the performance our dine na Manchester City bobo ko ni one it is because of the kind of quality and our dine do Premier League no the kind of quality and our dine di ama West Ham and the ma teams akese no more power brand here no but here there are some tone so and uti brand any speech after say ya clean na or say finally obetimi abo football with a smile on his face na chese ball na oboni nyina no na kwada ni ni gye bia woni mu because here dey asem say ya to so na ye nyan clear na ogira park so na wusi akan de nipa dodo na e twen the outcome of nsem na ye dey to so no and finally such a player so ma clear no media ha me say whichever body that started that investigation can e was so compensate akwala no because born na obono any offer na nka City de be man no enya san nsem na esi ye na samrin kenya West Ham no
compensation no e be free police for one as e be free free Premier League for no
can be it,
some of the chances so my investigation
being it the police whoever or let's say based on yellow card now what no and some say enti na makoda no kokodi yellow card no they have to find those people and no more investigation ni nyina any charges ni nyina no more compensate akra
because konya deal with City
he really signed for Manchester City senye nsem we buy na and enye nsem we buy na nka the performance na no dine no probably ebia nka increase ye tinkenye City mpo a 3 years now but this nka wanya better club so che West Ham boboko ne bebre eto mo hwe no munye bibi mfa no mo mpe compensation bi ma no say ya clear ne keke of the charges enye enough for the player ken Alexander Isak I say 2 reasons into opeso of Newcastle boboko nim and he's told close people around him say opeso of the Champions League no the Premier League and into opeso of Newcastle no feel say team my friend say Liverpool and a bit me this idea na mano last season in the English Premier League team of Liverpool they were crowd and okaso very quarter yen na chine enti eba Premier League na dia once Liverpool won it last season you be share new season ase defending champions untimi writing it off. Looking at the kind of signings and the quality players at Liverpool at Tono, they are serious contenders for the Premier League title. It's a branch and a cast for moving to me a man trophy now. You look at the Champions League. Liverpool you both group stages in the way, you know. Or no now topping in the Champions League group phase. Quality performance. Teams are now man for few some moving to me at the Champions League, you know. Oh, but Festa. Now man for Liverpool ding. It was because it's Abreno. Now Paris Saint-Germain mo company new omo. No more performance didn't pick here. It's now want to be informed on Casem. Eventually, Paris Saint-Germain pick here, Okoshia Liverpool, and we Liverpool frame. Eventually, Paris Saint-Germain won the Champions League. A dura ball and Liverpool Libo. No more we Liverpool frame the Kokoje Champions League now. Ube Timiaka said the best team of the Champions League when we got to the knockout phase and the Liverpool frame. It's probably in Como crosses our head on now. Ebiana come over to me at the Champions League now. As we speak. Newcastle are qualified for the Champions League, but there is no guarantees over Timiaje. May but top 10 clubs on Timiaje Champions League. May find Newcastle on count unless the unforeseen happens. Premier League, no. May Newcastle season here baby with Newcastle budget. It is Sanya Mami and Luna Quadane Shisha one a Kayamu. I want to feel say be elevated status as a footballer. No. Newcastle Bobo calling to me for Sanya Mano. But for Liverpool, looking at the performance last season, any quality additions on my this season, I have Baby Remuin, or move to me the Sardiana Quadano, I have friend is Alexander Isak. It's Newcastle and Tiasia. Now a buono more penno, only Liverpool Iniano, na Quadanenco, because you've seen any sono. Clearly, Liverpool bet me the Sardiana Mano at the expense of a Newcastle Bobo Koneken.
Okay, well, Biggie, me just say.